Today's video, I'm reviewing Transformers Siege Wave 1 Battle Masters. And in the first wave, there's 3 Battle Masters available. And you have Autobot Fire Drive, Autobot Lionizer, and Decepticon Blowpipe. So these comes sold separately. They retail about $5.99, but they're pretty simple. So I figured just review them all at the same time instead of making 3 different videos. So first Battle Master is Fire Drive, and it comes with these 2 accessories. Basically, these I guess to mimic blast or shots getting fired or lasers getting fired when he is in his gun mode. So take a closer look at him. Not a lot of detail. There's just some paint apps on the chest, but very plain. But at this price point, it's kind of understandable. You know, this is the cheapest price point in the line. Let's see if we can get a close-up of the head. Looks like there's a little bit of paint for the eyes. If I'm not, no, that's not. That's just a glare. But you can see the Autobot logo on the top of his head. Now, being that these just transform into weapons, the articulation, of course, is very limited. There's no articulation on the head, waist. It's just the arms can go all the way around, and the legs go up and down. That's pretty much it. Could go further back, but because of the gun here, oops, and that thing pops out. It's in the way. And that's pretty much it. Now, to compare them to scale, here's a Prime Master from the Power of the Primes line. So they are roughly in the same scale and size. But let's pop out the... Actually, this is the Prime Master shell, or Pretender shell. And let's pop out the Prime Master itself. And you can see in size comparison to them. Okay, let's put them back in. Now, along with these Battle Masters, there are Micromaster figures, and let me get this guy quickly transformed so we can compare him as well to scale with the Battle Masters. Oops. Okay, so you can see in terms of scale, the Micromaster is a bit shorter. Let's see if it's better if I can put him standing side by side here. So you can see the Micromaster is shorter. Okay, so let's transform this guy. This thing, it just snaps in, so I don't know about mine's. When I got it out of the package, it was loose, so a little disappointing, but goes up, and then the legs go up here at the waist. It goes up, and then the toes just tab into here. But before we do that, we tab the feet together. And then the hands, a little tab into here, if it will focus, to keep it stuck. And that's it. Here it is in its gun mode. Would have been nice if there were some paint apps on the bottom to show the little, I guess these are rocket launcher areas in here. And then these little, I guess, firing effects just pop in here. Now, the plastic on this is very rubbery, so I'm afraid that as time passes, it might become tacky. But only time will tell. So here he is in his blaster gun mode. And you can see him on Legend Scale Brawn here. A little too big for him, but let's try him on Leader Class Shockwave. Let's get a zoom out here. So it looks pretty cool on Shockwave, but I don't think he'll ever be as cool as Leader Class Shockwave holding Legends Shockwave. I don't know, I just had to throw that in there. Actually, that kind of matches, but this is not about Shockwave. Let's put him aside. And zoom in here and focus. Hey, let's bring the camera back down. So that's pretty much it for him. Let's get on to the next one. Let's see if we can focus first. That's the hard part. Very small, and it's not really a great camera, but there you go. Okay, next figure is Lionizer, and here he is, basically a lion. Now, this guy could use some paint apps. I mean, he's basically all black, and there's only painting on the eyes and the Autobot logo. But I don't know. I might go back and add a little, maybe silver detail to him, just to break up all this black on. It's just like he has a silver head and a silver tail, gun thing, whatever, but it's just, there's just too much black, and it needs to be broken up a bit. To transform him, we bring his tail down here, put the head in, and the legs, there's a little slot here and a little peg here, so it meets up to lock in like that. And do the same on this side. Oop, got it backwards. And there you go. And he is this sword. Then you have this little effect, again made out of this rubbery plastic, that just goes in here to give I guess a swooshing effect on him. Let's try him out with side swipe here. So here's side swipe with him. Let's go up here. Matches very well. Not even for deluxes. I guess anything smaller than the deluxe, it kind of might just look awkwardly huge. But very cool for side swipe to hold. Let's get the focus in. There you go. Let's see how it goes with Brawn being such a small Autobot. Yeah, it looks awkwardly huge for a Legends class figure. Hey, let's put this guy aside. Last but not least in this wave is Decepticon Blowpipe. And here he is. Again, not a lot of detail, a little bit more paint apps in the face. The eyes are a different color than the mouth area. Let's see if we can get it to focus. There you go. Nice little Decepticon logo stamped on there. And here he's on the side. I like the details, like all these little lines and details on the Siege figures. If you're into panel lining, these figures will be very nice to panel line. And then he comes with this blast effect, I guess what we'll call them, and it's made out of this rubbery plastic again. Okay, for articulation, same. Nothing new here. Just the legs and arms going up and down. They're on a ball joint, so that also helps with like this type of articulation, so that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, with this guy, same thing. I don't think I did articulation on him, but they are on a ball joint, but they don't move as much as this arm joint because this piece allows it to. Okay, let's transform him. Basically, put him up. And my particular figure, this one is tight, so it doesn't pop out that easily. And then over here, we'll put the legs together in this little slot, like that. And then over here at the waist, so kind of reverse of this guy, where his legs come up to his face, his legs go up to his back. And this tabs into here. And then on the arms, again, same thing, but in reverse. Tabs into that. And there you go. Here is the blaster mode, gun mode. And it comes with a single blast effect, even though there's two, I guess. Well, this seems to be just a standard hole size, so this hole peg is a lot smaller, so it doesn't really fit on that anyway. But here you go in his gun mode. I think they're interchangeable. Let's just double check against this guy. Yeah, they're interchangeable. Get it a focus here. I guess the ones that come out of the barrel are interchangeable. And these blast effects, they also are able to peg into the actual larger transformers, as if they're, I'm guessing if they're getting shot or something, but they're going the wrong way. Or at least this one kind of looks like it. This one doesn't match, but this one kind of looks like, you know, Shockwave is actually getting shot in the shoulder or something. And there's various of these tiny pegs all over the place, like you see here. There's one right here. So as if he got hit in the torso. Okay. Now, let's get him inside of a Decepticon's hand. Here we have Skytread. Let's remove his guns. And looks pretty good. All in all, a great little wave. I'm kind of like that they're doing like these target masters that can be held by anybody or different characters. They're not attached to just one transformer. And I like how these effects have more than one purpose than just attaching to the gun, whereas it can attach to, say for instance, I wonder if the guess over here. No, that is not it. I don't know. Looks like the deluxes don't really have little pegs that the Voyager or the Leader does, at least. Okay, well that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.